Milo's Night of Midnight Stars. Milo zipped up his backpack. Inside was Barnaby the plush bunny, 3 pairs of socks, and a tiny bit of worry that sat in his tummy like a cold stone. "Do I have to stay the whole night?" he asked. He looked at Barnaby, hoping the bunny had the answer. When they pulled up to Nanabee's house, the yellow front door swung wide. Nanabee was already there, wearing her favorite apron that always smelled like cinnamon and warm hugs. "I have a very special mission for a brave explorer," she chirped, waving them inside. Milo watched from the window as his mom's car drove down the street. The house felt very quiet, and the hallway looked a little bit longer than it did in the daytime. He hugged Barnaby tight. "It's okay," he whispered into the bunny's soft, fuzzy ears. "We're just on an adventure." Nanabee led him into the kitchen, where the light was golden and bright. "First," she said, "we must bake the midnight stars." Milo's eyes widened. He had never made stars before. Nanabee handed him a big wooden spoon and a silver bowl. Flour puffed into the air like tiny, soft clouds. Milo laughed as he pressed a star-shaped cutter into the yellow dough. Nanabee tapped a tiny bit of flour onto the tip of his nose. The cold stone of worry in his tummy began to feel like warm, bubbly excitement instead. After the cookies were baked and eaten, they climbed into the big green chair. It was an overstuffed chair that was large enough for 1 boy, 1 grandma, and 1 bunny. Nanabee opened a large book and read a story about a dragon who loved to knit sweaters for his friends. "Time to scrub the cookie crumbs away," Nanabee said with a wink. In the bathroom, Milo found stickers of blue whales and orange fish on the mirror. He used his blue toothbrush and made giant, minty bubbles in his mouth until he looked like he had a snowy beard. In the guest room, the lights went out and the room grew dark. Suddenly, a long, spindly shadow stretched across the wall. Milo pulled his patterned quilt up to his nose. "Barnaby, look at that," he gasped, pointing at the wall with a trembling finger. Nanabee walked in carrying a small, glowing lantern. She walked to the window and showed Milo the old oak tree swaying in the breeze. "It's just the tree dancing for you, Milo," she explained. She set the lantern on the nightstand, and it projected tiny glowing moons and stars onto the ceiling. Milo realized that Nanabee's house wasn't scary at all. It was a place of midnight stars, funny stories, and cinnamon hugs. He drifted off to sleep with Barnaby tucked under his arm, already thinking about the blueberry pancakes they would flip together in the morning.